優しく血を満たす喜び望まれた解放神秘的な覚醒の瞬間暖かく溢れ出し歪みゆく残像両手で目を塞ぎ光の全てを断ち切ったらあなたの声を探すよ仕組まれたこの奇跡へとつながる真理その全て鮮やかな景色矛盾定理理性を超える選択罪を歌い責めるように闇は息を殺す美しいもの狂うものに取り交わされた契約ひらりひらりちょうどいさないやがて叫びは無痛に変わる
Hello everybody, so Butter Night Drake Nightmare, and welcome back to Umineko Chiru, episode 7, where we are going to finally end things. Actually, you know what, I should probably load. There we go. Alright, get your coffee ready, get your tea ready, and get your chocolate ready, because this is going to be a long one. So, let's finish episode 7 with a bit of a bang, shall we? Also just realized, since the island kind of has 900 tons of bombs, I just realized making that sound like a bang. I just realized the pun I made. I just realized I made a pun!
Testo?
Yes, a testo.
何をする気だよ。この時間に？今から？
Valor yelled wildly into the receiver. When he said, at this time of night, George and Jessica turned to look. According to the clock, it was just past midnight. It might be a normal time to be told to brush their teeth and go to bed, but they couldn't understand what this test was all about.
わかったよ。ジョージの兄貴に、うちの親父から。
Oh God.
もしもし、ジョージです。
おう、ジョージ君か。こんな時間にすまねえな。寝てたわけじゃねえだろ。みんなでいろいろ盛り上がってたんだろ。
そんなところです。マリアちゃんは寝てて、いや、目が覚めたみたいです。それで何の話ですか？バトラ君はテストとか言ってましたけど。
ん？あ、親父にも困ったもんさ。さっき唐突に上から降りてきてな。
Nice convenient lie you're thinking of, Rudolf.
いろいろあった挙句、どの孫が次の当主にふさわしいかなんて話に急になっちまってよ。
次期当主はクラウスおじさんなのでは？
俺たち4人はみんな次期当主失格だとよ。それで俺たち親をすっ飛ばして孫から次期当主を選ぶなんて話になっちまったわけさ。急な話で俺たちも大いに荒れてる。向こうで兄貴たちはケンケンガクガクやってるぜ。姉貴の金切り声が受話器越しにも聞こえねえか？
そうですか。おじい様がおっしゃることなら仕方がないですね。それで僕たちはどうすれば？
ジェシカちゃんから順に一人ずつ呼び出しがあるそうだ。ちょっと待ってくれ。もしもし。トップバッターはジョージ君とジェシカちゃんだそうだ。ジェシカちゃんは屋敷の客前、 ジョージ君は礼拝堂の前まで行ってほしいそうだ。
いきなりのことで心の準備が全くありませんが、テストって何ですか？
親父のやつめ、おかしなクイズみたいなものを作ったみたいだ。当主の心構えとは何ぞやみたいな沈問らしいぜ。
Fucking hell! Of course, George felt as though something wasn't right. However, Kinzo was famous for doing radical things on a whim. Even this strange test seemed plausible once he heard that it was a sudden idea of Kinzo's. But even in that case, if he wanted to test them one by one, why wouldn't he call them out one by one? They should just have to wait in the reception room and go when they are called. Why would two people be called to different places at the same time? The plan didn't seem to make sense, which made George feel as though he was missing something.
しかし、なんだってジョージ君は礼拝堂前なんだろうな。じい様が特に要望してる。
You guys are being nonchalant. It sounds like you're just going to go out there just to execute them one by one.
よくはわからねえが、二人きりで話したいことがあるそうだ。
おじい様が僕に？
何の話だろうな。ジョージ君は孫の中で一番優秀だからな。何か特に話したいことでもあるんじゃねえか。ま、とにかくそういうわけだ。すぐに移動してくれ。礼拝堂の方には俺も行くことになってる。さっさと済ませようぜ。お互い風邪をひいちまうわ。
そうですか。わかりました。では僕は礼拝堂の前へ。ジェシカちゃんは客前へ。はい。それでは後ほど。
Yes, what sort of test? What sort of private conversation could Kinzo want to have at this time of night? However, it was a well-known fact that Kinzo didn't have very long to live. It was conceivable that he wanted to give some sort of will to each of his descendants individually. Inside George's mind, the faint feeling that something was wrong was replaced by curiosity, and a desire to meet Kinzo directly and hear the details. George set down the receiver and quickly explained to the others.
聞いたの通りだよ。おじい様が僕たち全員に何かのテストをしたいと言ってる。
テスト？
何年かぶりに書斎から出てきたと思ったら、こんな時間にテストごっこかよ。たくじい様め、何を考えてやがんだ。
それに関しては僕たちの親も同感のようだよ。かなり揉めてるみたいだ。
I have no fucking clue.
ま、揉めたところでじい様には勝てないんだろうけどな。
そういうことだね。仕方がない。当主様の命令だからね。従おう。まず最初は僕とジェシカちゃんが呼ばれてる。僕は礼拝堂へ、ジェシカちゃんはお屋敷の客前だそうだ。
俺とマリアは
追って連絡があると思うよ。ここで待ってて。
真夜中のテスト。なんだろう。どんなテストだろう。クイズ？パズル？
Wait a minute. KDA said that it was Rudolph's job to convince Balor. Oh my god, they're gonna... Is it gonna make it to where KDA kills Maria?
マリア、狼と羊のパズルなら得意。
Maria, who is now fully awake, seemed to be very excited by this unexpected midnight test.
じゃあ俺たちは留守番してるぜ。
うん。じゃあ行ってくれよ。もう待ってるみたいだし。
次期当主は孫の誰かにね。ま、私には好都合だぜ。誰かに押し付けるチャンス。
Yeah, this is gonna be fucking depressing.
マリア、次期当主になる。なりたい、なりたい。
マリアが次期当主ってのも悪くねえぜ。
Probably.
じゃあね。また後で。
Rudolf put down the receiver and stood up.
さて、俺は礼拝堂前か。冷えそうだな。ゴーダさん、戻ってきたら、熱いコーヒーの用意を頼むぜ。
Well, do you have him at gunpoint? Next to Rudolf, Goda was lying face up. His face was covered by a crossword puzzle book. However, its pages were stained with blood, and you didn't need to move the book to imagine how he had met his pitiful end. Rudolf!
どう？いい脚本だったでしょ？
ああ、親父に感謝だぜ。親父の気まぐれってことにしときゃ。誰も疑いやしね。
Okay. Congratulations, you're worse scum than Bernkastel. Yes, I'm saying, Bernkastel, I like Bernkastel more than I like either of you right now. No, fuck it, I'm gonna make it even higher. Bernkastel is extremely high up. I'm talking Lambda Delta Beato level right there.
じゃあ手分けしていきましょう。
Yeah, fuck both of you.
私はジェシカちゃん。あなたはジョージ君。
おう、手際よく済ませて、のんびりコーヒーでもすすろうぜ。
Talk nonchalantly even when you're fucking murdering people.
大丈夫よね。今頃になって両親の呵責とかないわよね。
Kirie smiled coldly. It probably would have been safer to call them out one by one and finish them off together. However, Kirie had chosen to have her husband work separately. She wanted to measure Rudolph's resolve. If she was the only one who got her hands dirty and Rudolf just watched, his heart would not be as dedicated to this venture. By having him dirty his own hands, she could make him truly determined to see this thing through. Kirie understood this sort of mind game better than anyone else. Rudolf reflexively averted his gaze from the cold glint in her eyes, but then he just shrugged and answered her question.
当たり前だろ。10億の金が手に入るかどうかの瀬戸際にいるんだ。俺も男だぜ。
A disgusting man.
人生に二度とないチャンスを棒に振るつもりはねえさ。
それでこそルドルフさんよ。私はここ一番のチャンスを逃さない人が好き。そんなあなただから私は好きに。
おう、嬉しいぜ。
ルドルフさん。
なんだよ。
ずっといてね。
え？なんだって？
ずっと私の好きなルドルフさんのままでいてね。
当然だろ。俺がいつお前を失望させたよ。お前はそんな心配より祝杯をあげる時のシャンパンの銘柄でも迷ってろってんだ。
そうするわ。いい？バトラ君が大事なら礼拝堂前でジョージ君をやっちゃダメよ。死体を見つけられたら面倒でしょ。
ああ、分かってる。その辺にうまく誘い出す。雨の屋外でどうとでもなるさ。
西部劇の悪役じゃないんだからね。メイドの土産とか最後に言い残すことはとかそんなことやっちゃダメよ。
Kirie lifted up her gun again and pulled on the lever to eject the casing from the bullet she had killed Goda with. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long, painful 3 hours. Ava?
あなた。
Ava was holding Hideyoshi's body and crying. She hadn't been shot at all. The bullet had scraped against the side of her head and missed. She hadn't been playing dead. She really thought that she had been shot. When Kirie's gun spat fire, Ava felt something swift and fierce scrape past her head, before feeling lightheaded and fainting. Then later on, she woke up in the now silent room of the gold. The remains of her beloved husband lay beside her, and Kraus, Natsuhi, and Rosa's corpses. There was a room of death and piled up bodies. When she had cried all she could over Hideyoshi's body, she realized that she still had something she needed to do. They're trying to use the bomb to blow up everything, to bury this whole island with an explosion accident. Of course, as Ava had expected, the switch on this clock was set to the right, which meant that it was active. Ava moved it to flip it to the left and stopped. That's right. As long as the switch points to the right, everything that happens will disappear in this night of illusions. Yes, this is an illusion. No matter what happens tonight, everything will become muddled and hidden away. When she looked at the table with the box of bullets, she saw signs that they had roughly removed the bullets from the box. It clearly showed that they planned to use that many bullets. I have to fight. If only to protect just the life of my precious son. The gun that I dropped when I was shot is stuck with the lever handle open. No matter how hard I pull, it won't open any further and won't close again. Apparently a bullet has gotten jammed, breaking it. It's just as Kirie said, loading a bullet is tough if you aren't used to it. Come on, Ava. In Hideyoshi's hand was Kraus's gun, which he had been trying to pick up. Ava took it, prayed to her husband one more time, and tugged on the lever handle. With a light metallic sound, the golden casing spun through the air and bounced off the ground. When she timidly tried to push the lever back, this time it returned to its original place without any resistance. There was another metallic clang. It was the sound of a new bullet being loaded. Okay, wonder what Angie's thought process is.
そんなことだろうと思ったわ。私にとって一番胸くその悪いゲームを見せて嘲笑ってやろうって魂胆ね。
No. If my theory is correct, that's not a game that's meant to disgust you. That's probably what really happened. You're just refusing to admit it. In the game so far, various people have been suspected of being the culprit or an accomplice. The only difference now is that Rudolf and Kirie were those suspects. However, that was the most aggravating development possible for Angie. Even Leon was full of painful thoughts. Though the solving of the epitaph, which was supposedly the only miracle that could lead to a game with no victims, had occurred, how ironic that the tragedy was not averted. Does this mean that we aren't allowed to have a future where we all happily return from this island alive, even if the epitaph is miraculously solved before the crime occurs? A miracle certainly will not occur. Those words which I had heard in one of the fragments Bernkastel had shown me raced through my mind.
Bernkastel さん、あなたは私にこの世界の素晴らしさを教えてくれた。そんなあなたがエンジェを傷つけるためだけにこんな物語を紡ぐとは信じたくない。
Well, these are probably true events, but I'm thinking Angie's just not going to want to accept it.
ゲームマスターがあなたであることはもう私にも分かっているんです。
Right.
教えてください。どうしてあなたはこんなゲームを私たちに見せるんです？
Of course, no one answered Leon's muttered question. The game created to mock Angie continued emotionlessly, with more terrible twists that didn't betray anyone's expectations anymore. What the fuck is this music?
好きに最悪のゲームを繰り広げればいい。猫箱の中の無限の可能性の中の一つだと言いたいんでしょ。好きになさいよ、好きに。私はこんなことではくじけない。1986年10月5日の真実をいつか必ず暴いてやるんだから。
My god, does this sound good though. After meeting Kirie in the parlor, Jessica was told that the test would be held in the dining hall, and she followed Kirie there.
誰もいねえぜ、キリエおばさん。すぐに来るわよ。そこに座ってて。
Jessica sat in that chair looking nervous and agitated. Kirie was by far the calmer of the two. Kirie closed the door behind her, revealing the gun that rested behind it. Jessica was facing the other way, so she saw nothing.
キリエおばさんは聞いているんですか？どんなテストか。
ええ、すぐに終わるわね。
そうだといいんですけどね。
As she complained, Jessica turned her head around and the tip of her nose bumped into cold metal. Fuck. George is next.
ルドルフおじさん、何をするんですか？
後ろから撃つのはどうにも性に合わね
え。危ないじゃないですか。一体何の真似です？
銃口を向けて引き金を引くってのは他に何の真似があるってんだ。
Rudolf reloaded rapidly and pulled the trigger again without any sign of hesitation. Fuck! As the sound of gunfire thundered through the rain, George grabbed at his side and fell to his knees.
おかしいね。やっぱり狙いより下にずれるぜ、この銃。癖がひどい。
誰か助けて！ルドルフおじさんが。
George started stumbling away, still clutching at his side. His voice as he called for help was weak and thin. In comparison, Rudolf, who stood behind him, looked perfectly calm as he fiddled with his gun. It felt to George as though something was tearing right into his side. It was so painful that he could barely stand and walk. He leaned against the trunk of a tree. After he crouched down trying to cover his wound, he was no longer able to stand back up. George didn't have a clue what was going on. However, he had thought it strange the whole time. Of course it was strange that he should be called out to a place like this at a time like this. And yet, how could he have guessed that something was wrong? After all, his own uncle had told him that his grandfather was calling for him from the family conference. How could he have gotten suspicious?
悪いな、ジョージ君。痛いか？これなら背後から脳天をズドンとやった方が慈悲があったよ。何もわからねえうちにズドンじゃあまりに無慈悲かと思ったんだが、どうやら逆だったらしい。ど
うしてルドルフおじさん、あんなに優しかったおじさんがどうして。
このことは忘れろ。明日の夜には全てなかったことになってる。
With a quick use of the lever handle, he loaded another bullet. The casing of the bullet that had pierced George's side fell heartlessly in front of him.
突然の不幸な事故でみんな死んじまうのさ。
You heartless asshole!
その瞬間まで俺たち親族は仲良くやってたのさ。そうなるんだ。だからこいつは気にするな。忘れろ。
Of course, George didn't have a clue what Rudolf was talking about. All he knew was that Rudolf wanted to kill him, and that he showed no trace of hesitation. The image George had of Rudolf as the ideal, cool, joke-loving adult didn't match up with the Rudolf standing in front of him, holding a gun. No. Maybe it doesn't fit because it fits too well. Even though he has that same smile, as though he's about to tell some hilarious joke, he's pointing a gun at me. Why would that kind, funny Rudolf Oji-san do this? It made him feel unimaginably sad, and tears flowed from his eyes.
ルドルフおじさん、あなたのこと憧れてたのに。
いつも言ってたろ、ジョージ君。俺みたいな大人になっちゃダメだぞって。つまりはそういうことさ、来世では。悪党を見抜く目を最初に養うんだ。ジョージ君ならできるさ。何しろ勤勉なんだから。
Fuck you! He bit down the pain in his side. With the last of his strength, George threw his whole body into a roundhouse kick. At the same time, fire spat from Rudolph's gun. The bullet pierced George's chest. George spun around as he fell amidst an outpouring of blood. He moaned wordlessly, clenching blood-stained teeth. The frigid gun was pressed harshly against his temple.
来世でも立派な男になれよ。俺みたいな金に目がくらむ外道にはなるな。ルドルフおじさんがお金で人を殺すなんて信じられない。純真が殺せるんだぜ。金で人を。
It's a sad and very sickening truth. The ruthless trigger forestalled any further questions. George's hands, which had been covering his wound, dropped lifelessly. When Rudolph saw the last glimmer of light leave him, he sighed deeply and looked tired. Rudolph looked up into the dark, rainy sky, the raindrops hitting him full in the face, and laughed with an indescribable expression, his tongue hanging out. Rudolph laughed. This is probably just the thing Kirie had hoped for. It had taken some effort to kill George. Though he had been merciless, the last traces of his consciousness in Rudolph's heart had probably slowed him down. However, now that he had killed someone with his own hands, a turning point that few people ever reach, Rudolph had finally awakened. No, he finally understood. And instant scum. Haven't I driven dozens of poor fools into debt with my earlier swindles? Several of those probably ended up bankrupt, and some of those might have hanged themselves. And I always laughed, saying that was none of my business. And that's all there is to it. The only difference now is that for the first time, I've dealt the final blow with my own hands. Please tell me Ava kills you. Rudolph's evil laugh rang out. The laugh was so purely evil it was almost reassuring. The fake evil that covers up pangs of conscience is far more repulsive to behold. If a man commits himself to an evil act, how much more pleasant and graceful it is when the man is wholly devoted to his goal. In that sense, Rudolph's evil smile and laugh truly were pleasant and graceful. And so, surely the brutal, bloody stage of the dining hall was also reassuring. What the? A clang, a thud, a crack, a squish. A strange mixture of these sounds kept repeating over and over at the same tempo. Each time a red splash landed on the nearby dangling tablecloth.
Jessica-chan, 聞こえてる?
What the fuck is going on? Kirie asked this with the sort of smile any aunt might make to her niece. However, Jessica didn't answer. There was nothing particularly surprising about this. After all, by now, her nose was broken, her eyes had been smashed, her teeth had been knocked out, and not only her nose, but her entire face is now hardly recognizable as a face. Just a lump of bloody flesh. Kirie finally stopped her task of repeatedly smashing Jessica's face with the stock of her gun. Still sitting on top of Jessica, Kirie tossed her gun to the side, pulled a compact out of her pocket, and looked at her own face in the mirror. Then finally she realized that her face was covered by speckles of fresh blood.
ひどいありさまだわ。服も台無しじゃない。
With a muffled laugh, Kirie shakily rose to her feet. Jessica wasn't moving anymore. She had been convulsing a bit until a second ago, but now she was as still as stone.
女の顔を殴ることに関しちゃおばさん慣れてるの。ごめんね。抵抗しないでくれたら綺麗な死に顔にしてあげられたのに。
Kirie pulled the tablecloth off and used it like a towel to wipe the blood from all over her body. However, instead of taking the blood off, it just smeared it around, and did nothing to remove the stench of blood and death that covered her. She got tired of rubbing the tablecloth against the blood. Kirie walked over to the extension line telephone in the corner of the room. Then she dialed the number for the cousin's room in the guest house.
もしもし、私よ。今度はバトラ君の番よ。今度はバトラ君が礼拝堂前に行ってちょうだい。ええ、そう。マリアちゃんの指示は受けてないわ。そこで待っててもらって。ええ、しっかりね。バトラ君が次期当主に選ばれるよう応援してるわ。
With the same smile as usual and the partly wiped splashes of blood still covering her face, Kirie finished her call to Battler. When she set down the receiver, there was a small knock and Rudolf came back into the room.
Oh, ひでえありさまだな。
You're both pieces of shit, so it's no wonder you look like it.
ジェシカちゃん、思ったより反応のいい子でね。まさかあそこで払いのけられるとは思わなかったわ。
この死にざまじゃ。むしろお気の毒としか言えんね。夏日姉さんにのいい女が台無しだぜ。
そっちは手こずらなかった？
問題なしだ。ちょろいもんさ。
When Kirie heard Rudolph's instant response, she favored him with an evil smile. Yes, the man she loved was the sort who could do it if he tried without letting cheap emotions get in the way.
愛してるわ、ルドルフさん。そうでなくっちゃ。
これで日当が10億出るならちょろい仕事じゃない。
Oh god, this fucking song.
親父がよく言ってたぜ。
By the way, I already know it's called ridicule, by the way.
男は人生で一度人を殺す覚悟を持って臨む日が訪れるってね。
I don't think it constituted a situation like this, you dumbass.
常に相手を殺してでも生き残る覚悟を持ってよね。お父様の言葉の中で一番好きな言葉よ。
お次はどうする？俺のライフルは血を求めてるぜ。
次は大仕事よ。バトラ君の説得。
おっと。そう、こいつは面倒だ。引き金引かずに終わりたいもんだ。
私は気に入ってるのよ。エンジェとの3人家族の生活。でもどうしてもそれにバトラ君を加えたいというなら頑張ってね。
Wow, fuck you!
おう、グーの音も言わせねえつもりだ。大丈夫。うまく騙すシナリオも用意してるさ。
頑張ってね。私もできることならエンジェの大好きなお兄ちゃんが爆発事故に巻き込まれないことを願ってるわ。
分かってるさ。じゃあ俺は礼拝堂に戻るぜ。
ルドルフさん。
なんだ？
バトラ君が納得しなかった。
分かってる。その時はズドンだ。
バトラ君は私との再婚に抗議して家を飛び出すくらいに行動力がある。中途半端な丸め込み方で後日にいろいろと騒がれたら彼は私たちの命取りになるの。
分かってる。俺を信じろ。
もしバトラ君が不信感を持ってると私が判断したならその時は私の手で殺すわよ。私の子供じゃないんだから。
分かってる。だからキリエ、一つだけ約束してくれ。
何？
もしバトラーをうまく丸め込めて島から3人で出られたら。
出られたら？
バトラのことを二度と私の子供じゃないみたいなことを言うな。
Not getting any sympathy from me, you asshole.
お前は母なんだから頼む。
いいわ。約束してあげる。
Kirie shrugged in answers as she loaded bullets.
あなたは礼拝堂へ。私はバトラ君が出て行った頃を見計らってゲストハウスの連中をすべて片付けるわ。
大丈夫か？一人で。
そっちこそ。
Where the hell's Genji? And Kumasawa? Valor left the guest house under an umbrella. I mean, Goda's dead, and... I mean, it hasn't shown their corpses yet. But... Valor left the guest house under an umbrella. He'd been called to the area in front of the chapel, just like George had been. Not even 30 minutes had passed since the time George and Jessica had been called out. Apparently this test didn't last too long.
クソじじいめ。昼飯にさえ姿を出さなかったくせに引きこもり生活で昼夜が逆転してやがるに違いねえ。引きこもり生活で昼夜が逆転してやがるに違いねえ。
Complaining all the way, Balor strolled off into the rain. Almost immediately, he was swallowed up by the darkness of the Rose Garden and passed out of sight. And then, Kirie could be seen coming out from the darkness of the Rose Garden. Her right hand held a gun. Her left an umbrella. Her inner pocket contained the master key ring she had stolen from Goda. Her right pocket had a handful of bullets. Her left held a knife she had taken from the kitchen. She was a carefully and perfectly outfitted murderer. Another bolt of lightning struck down from the swirling skies. It lit up only half of Kirie's face. Her cheek was still covered with Jessica's blood. Under the eaves, Kirie folded up her umbrella, smiled, and spoke to no one.
ただいま、みんな。
Oh God, poor Maria. Rudolf could be seen under the eaves of the chapel. He had hidden his gun in the nearby shadows and was now smoking a cigarette.
あの単細胞を騙すなんて簡単なもんさ。うまくいかなきゃそれだけの話だぜ。
He glanced over at the place he had stowed his gun. The cigarette smoke began to pleasantly cloud his mind. Valor isn't a kid anymore. He's an adult who can choose his path through life as he pleases. When animals grow up, it's normal for them to form a group and go on a journey. Humans are the only ones that keep treating them like little kids even after they get big.
こんなことならお前に土下座なんかするんじゃなかったな。お前を連れ戻して後悔してるぜ。
Sure, you regret dragging him back into the family, but you certainly don't regret killing your own family. He puffed out those words, along with the smoke. When Balor came, he didn't intend to voice those regrets of his. Rudolf had already determined to play the part of the evil murderer who kills for money. At that moment, he heard the sound of someone stepping on gravel. He looked up, thinking that Balor had finally arrived, but the sound had come from the direction opposite of the mansion. Kill him! Do it!
うちの人を。
姉貴、生きてたのか。
残念ね。生きてたわよ。お会いに行くね。でもうちの人はダメだったわ。よくも。
I shouldn't be rooting for murder, but Ava, fucking kill him! With a face obscured by anger and tears, Ava slowly walked closer, her gun raised. Her husband had been killed right in front of her. She probably wouldn't even hesitate. Realizing that a gun, quivering with anger, was pointed right at his chest, Rudolf backed away. As he pretended to back away, he approached the gun he had hidden in the shadows.
落ち着けよ兄貴。その銃を下ろせって。俺だってあんなことを望んだわけじゃない。
Fuck you!
突然のことで俺にもどうしようもなかったんだ。
いい加減なことを言わないで。
As Ava had said, it really had been a half-baked, pointless thing to say. Rudolf would have said anything if he thought it would calm Ava's emotions before she pulled the trigger, which she looked capable of doing at any moment now. Then Rudolph's foot came in contact with his gun.
とにかく話をしよう。もうじきジョージ君も来るはずだ。いやジョージ君、ここだここだ。
Rudolph waved as though George was coming from behind Ava. Let Ava's attention turn in that direction. An idiot. My simple big sister has always been a sucker. Die! Gunfire. Then a bit later, the sound of something heavier than rain drip-dropping onto the cobblestone floor. She probably already saw the body of her son.
ルドルフ、あんたの小細工なんて昔からお見通しよ。
The bullet Ava fired went straight into Rudolph's chest. The bullet Rudolph fired at Ava missed, landing near her feet.
やっぱこの銃狙いが下にずれてるぜ。
He dropped the gun into a puddle with a splash, staggered backwards, and leaned against the wall of the chapel.
ちげえな。悪党の弾は外れるってのが西部劇のお約束じゃねえか。
Ava dashed up to him, kicked away the gun that had fallen into a puddle, and grabbed Rudolph by the collar.
ジョージはどこ？ジョージは殺させないわよ。
悪いな兄貴、もうやっちまった。
嘘よ。
向こうの茂みでやった。行けよ、すぐわかる。
ルドルフ、あんた。
Ava, who had said she had always been able to see through her little brother's tricks, also knew that Rudolph's final words, as his consciousness began to fade thanks to the bullet wound, were not a lie.
よくもジョージを。
An empty shell casing bounced off the cobblestone. The furious gun barrel was pressed against Rudolph's forehead.
撃てよ。それくらいで気は晴れねえだろうが。
Thank you. I mean, you wasted a bullet, but thank you. A bolt of lightning turned everything white. However, the wall of the chapel was stained blood red. A red splash like a crushed tomato came out from the back of Rudolph's head and covered the wall. Then, leaving a red trail behind him, Rudolph sagged downwards, sat on the ground, and fell over.
ジョージ、ジョージ、ジョージ。
Ava dashed off towards the bushes. She found George's corpse almost immediately, screamed and broke down sobbing. Rudolph's bloody corpse was exposed to the rain that ran down off the eaves. His eyes were still wide open. A fist-sized flesh-covered hole was open in the back of his head, and his insides were exposed to the open air. Inside was a mixed jelly of fish, flesh, brains, and spinal fluid. That goop, which looked like someone had mixed it up with a spoon, dripped from his eyes, nose, ears, mouth, and the hole in his head.
お父さん、お父さん。
Don't weep for the stupid, you'll be crying all day. Yes, that's a Team 4-star reference. Angie clutched at her head, sobbing and moaning. Her father had dirtied his hands with murder over money, and on top of that, he had faced such a cruel end, and Angie had been forced to see his corpse. It was hard to imagine a more painful experience for her daughter to go through. I'm totally fed up with this. It's completely meaningless.
ベルンカステルさん、いるんでしょう、どこかに。もうこのゲームをやめてください。何の意味もない。
As if in answer to that yell, a black shadow appeared a few seats in front of them. Hi, Bern. Or perhaps she'd been sitting there the whole time. Maybe we just couldn't see her until we realized she was there. It was without a doubt the back of Bernkastel's head.
ベルンカステルさん。うるさいわよ。静かに干渉できないの。
The witch turned around with bored eyes, as though the two who were yelling were the strange ones.
もうやめてください。この世界が10月4日から5日の間の閉ざされた猫箱の世界だということを私たちも理解しています。
Are you really sure it's sealed? The games are all like messages, or maybe more like a roundabout love letter. A single message can be conveyed over several games. But now we understand. We know that endless tales can seep out of the sealed 2-day cat box. And beyond that, I even know the culprit and the motive. That has already been revealed, and it has nothing to do with this game.
猫箱の物語という回を私たちは2人とも得ているんです。だからこれ以上このようなゲームを繰り返す理由はないはずです。もしこれがあなたと私たちのゲームだというなら、私たちはすでに答えを得ている。
Do you really?
ゲームは終了していいはずです。
うっさいわよあんた。
Oh, hi, Lambda.
静かにしろってベルンが言ってんでしょ。
Another shadow appeared in the next seat over, turned around and scolded the pair.
意味ならあるわよ。見てればわかるわ。
Oh, I mean, I totally believe you there, Bern.
ゲームマスターはあなた違うわよ。では誰が、まさかクレルが。見ていればわかるわ。すぐにね。
もう惨劇もクライマックスだわ。生き残るのはどっちかしら。
I've already got a feeling who's going to survive. Bernkastel isn't the game master? And who is? Could Claire have created this cruel tale? Or are there even more witches playing around with this cat box? No. Oh god, don't show me! No! Don't show this! Ugh! The guest house was wrapped in silence. There were no sounds, no trace of anyone's presence, no breathing from anyone alive. There wasn't anything to be heard anymore. If there was a sound, then that would be only the sound of the murderer's feet stepping across the floor. Kyrie slowly passed through the lounge. In her right hand was a gun, in her left hand was a knife. The knife was stained with blood, and some was still dripping from it, leaving behind red tracks like a demon's footprints. Her hands were filled with tools of murder, so she wasn't capable of doing anything but murder. In that sense, she was clearly 100% murderer at that moment. The murderer reached the front door, and then finally she looked down at her bloodstained hands. Those hands carried tools of death, which had performed a cruel massacre. Then at last the murderer realized that she couldn't even open the door like this. Interesting how she got rid of the name and now she just got the title that, yeah. And threw away the knife in her left hand. Then she placed her hand on the door, turned around calmly, and spoke.
ごめんね。みんな。でも安心してね。数日後、新聞は不幸な事故を掲載するわ。そしてあなたたちは事故の瞬間まで何も知らずに楽しく過ごしていたに違いないと新聞もニュースも噂する人々も言うでしょうね。それはつまりあなたたちは10月5日の24時まで楽しく過ごしていたということ。
So said the one who had stained the guest house red.
この時間には いとこ同士で楽しくはしゃいで夜更かしをしている。そして朝が早い使用人の人は高いびき、遅番の人は日誌でも書いて、あるいはほっと一息を入れてる頃でしょうね。そういうことなの。ここでこうしているといとこ部屋での大はしゃぎが聞こえてくるようだわ。
Humans outside the cat box would probably never understand what Kirie was saying. Only she, shut inside the cat box of the explosion accident, could understand the true meaning of her words. Outside, the rain poured down heavily. Kirie almost picked up an umbrella, but then stopped suddenly as if she'd thought of something. Then she started walking out into the rain, not caring at all whether she got wet or not. Did the murderer not want an umbrella to get in the way of pointing her gun? Or was she hoping that the rain could act as a shower to get the blood off her? Kirie stopped walking, as though something unexpected had caught her attention. However, this time it was no whim of hers.
うちの人よくも殺したわね。あら、エヴァ姉さん、ショックだわ。あの距離で外してたなんて。私も驚いてるわ。まさか自分が生きてたなんてね。礼拝堂裏の地下階段から戻ってきたのなら。ええ、礼拝堂の前でルドルフにも会ったわ。元気そうだった？ええ、兄弟で久しぶりに仲良く語り合ったわ。そう、目立ちたがり屋なのにここ一番で頼りない人ね。やっぱりあの人は私がいないとダメなのね。
Kitty had already realized that Rudolf had been killed. However, no trace of urgency or panic rose to her face. She just closed her eyes with her usual unconcerned expression. And when she opened them again, she had regained her composed smile.
ありがとう。感謝するわ。これで本当に私が全てを独り占めね。
Ah, fuck you.
その服の血は何？あんたゲストハウスから出てきたわね。まさか。ええ、そうよ。今私殺人事件の真っ最中なの。殺したの？みんな？マリアちゃんまで？生かして朝を迎える理由がないわ。朝になれば騒ぎになって面倒になる。無線で島の外に連絡したり助けを求めたりするかもしれない。だからこれが極めてベストなの。チェス盤をひっくり返して考えればね。
Fuck you and your demented chessboard thinking.
人でなし！金に目がくらんで人の命を奪うなんて。あなただってうまいことやったわ。あれは事故よ。殺すつもりなんてなかった。あんたとは違うの。違わないわ。もし銃の暴発が起こらなければあなたたちはいつまでも口論と組み合いを続けていたわ。そうすればあなたたちも数手遅れで私と同じ答えに行き着いたはず。私は殺人鬼じゃないわ。いいえ、なり損ねただけの立派な殺人鬼よ。エヴァ姉さんは暴発に救われただけ。あの幸運がなければ、そして私があなたより先に実行に移さなければ、あなたが私の役をやっていた。それだけはあなたがいくら否定しようとも変わらない異なる未来の真実なのよ。わけのわからないこと言わないで。
However, on the inside, Ava understood. Back then, she had probably been saved by that accidental discharge by a coincidence. If the argument had continued much longer, she surely would have grown a desire to kill Kraus and the others, and might have even carried it out. She simply could not deny the existence of that demon deep within her heart. Only the theater goers knew. They knew that she could become a killer in another world. and Kirie, who did not have the theater-going ability, knew this fact also. Apparently, she really was an extraordinary person. So for some time, Ava could only grind her teeth in silence, still pointing her gun.
私にはわからないわ。あなたも自分のお腹を痛めて子を産んだ経験を持つ母のはず。命の尊さを知らないわけがない。そのあなたがどうしてこれだけのことができるの？子供なんて勝手にできるの？
Are you fucking serious?
そういう話じゃないでしょ。子はかすがいって言うわよね。それが何？子は夫をつなぎ止めておくためのかすがいなの。ルドルフさんに私のことを認めさせ、あの女から彼を取り戻すためのかすがいだった。でもルドルフさんはあなたが殺したわ。だったらわかるでしょ。わかるってどういう意味？
What does she mean?
私はもう誰かの妻でもないし、母のつもりもないということよ。
No.
私は私、キリエ。ルドルフさんが死んだ今、後ろ宮でさえないわ。私は私の得になるように生きる。そう、ルドルフは死んで、あんたは妻ではなくなったかもしれない。で、エンジェちゃんがいるでしょ。あんたはまだ母であり続けるはずよ。言ったでしょ、かすがいって。ルドルフさんがいなくなった今、エンジェは私にとって必要なものじゃないの？
Kill her. Kill her, kill her, kill her. Ava, fucking kill her, kill her, kill her!
それが母親が子に対して言うことなの？
A heartless one!
ネバ姉さん、やめましょうよ、綺麗事は。綺麗事？私たちって子供が欲しくて結婚したの？違うでしょ。好きな男と一緒に暮らしたいから結婚したんでしょ。そして結婚したんならその男を一生手放したくないと思うでしょ。子供はそのための武器じゃない。
You horrible bitch!
そんなこと考えて子供作ったりなんかしないわよ。そんなこと考えて子供を作ることもできるのよ。
Kirie kept on speaking emotionlessly, ignoring the falling rain. Her relaxed smile did not falter for an instant.
エンジェなんてルドルフさんを縛り付けるためのただの鎖。
Holy shit! Well, it's freaking no wonder freaking Ava didn't tell Angie anything.
あるいは家族ごっこをするための子供の役という名の駒。
Oh, you horrible bitch!
私にとってエンジェはルドルフさんの前で良き母を演じるときに必要な駒なだけよ。あんた、それをエンジェちゃんの前で言える？さすがに気の毒だから本人には言わないわ。悪いお母さんを許してねとでも書いて姿をくらますつもり。ローザさんとマリアちゃんを見ればわかるでしょ。ルドルフさんがいない今、エンジェなんて私を縛る鎖なだけ。
Oh. Well, here's the difference between you and Rosa, Kirie. Rosa at least tries. Sure, she might be a really bad mother, but she's got a lot of problems of her own, and I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying, even if she does try to be a good mother, she's still a bad mother, but she's a better mother than you.
私は元のたった一人のキリエに戻り、のんびりと余生を楽しむつもりよ。
Okay, maybe I got a little too heated there. Sorry.
新しい挑戦、新しい人生、ひょっとしたら新しい恋もあるかもね。それでも人間なのに、それでもエンジェちゃんの母なの。エンジェなんかしたことじゃないわよ。あんなクソガキ、可愛いと思ったことなんて一度だってないわよ。
Pull the trigger. Repeatedly. But not to kill. To fucking torture her.
あんたって人。
And then beat her face in with the barrel of the gun. Do the same thing that she did to Jessica.
あなただってもう家族ごっこから解放されたでしょ。謳歌しましょうよ、女の自由を。感謝してほしいわ。ジョージ君も殺してあげたんだから。
Holy shit! Kill her!
この人でなしが
The two yells and the sound of gunfire thundered across the dark rose garden. Slowly, Ava fell backwards. Then she landed in a puddle, scattering countless drops of water. Across from her, Kirie spun around as though dancing. Beautiful black rose petals scattered around her. They were dark red rose petals. As these rose petals sprayed from her throat, she spun around in a circle and slowly crumpled. Then she fell to the ground, sending muddy water flying. The two women had shot and fallen. However, when the thunder roared, only Ava sat back up. Ava hadn't been shot. Kirie's intensity had made her fall backwards, but the bullet had once again slipped right past her. Ava cursed her good luck. Why couldn't this luck have saved her husband or her son?
エンジェちゃんだった。あんたは死ぬ直前の瞬間まで置いてきた娘のことを心配していた。そう、猫箱の蓋の上にね。
No daughter deserves to understand what their mother really is like. But unfortunately, Angie's kind of witnessing it right now, isn't she? When Kirie heard this, blood dripped from her grinning mouth, and she seemed to say something in response. However, her voice came out only as globs of blood from the hole in her throat, not words.
こんなの嘘よ、嘘よ。エンジェ、どうか落ち着いて。これはゲームです。あれがあなたのお母さんの本心のわけがない。こんなのゲームマスターがキリエおばさんの駒に言わせてるだけに過ぎません。
Are you sure about that? But saying that did nothing to calm Angie's sobs. I don't blame her. Even if she knows it's just a game, she's been forced to see not only her mother's death, but also her mother announcing that she was the culprit of a mass murder, who didn't even love her daughter. Yeah, and here's something that I'm going to bring up that was brought up a very while back. I'm thinking maybe episode 2 is when this was brought up. Pieces don't act out of turn. They don't do things that their own character would not do. So the show what Kirie is doing, anyone would sob after hearing that.
ベルンカステルさん、もういい加減にしてください。誰がゲームマスターだろうと知ったと言います。この無意味なゲームを終わりにしてください。
When Leon yelled this, the theater suddenly went pitch black, swallowed in darkness. However, that wasn't enough to shock Leon. Leon continued to yell Bernkastel's name into the darkness, telling the witch to stop this game. Then, a single beam of light shone down upon the stage. there was Claire, the one who had appeared for just a second right before this cruel game began.
フレル、やはりこれはあなたがゲームマスターだったのですか？わからない。どうして？
Claire didn't answer. In fact, it looked as though she hadn't even heard. Her eyes were blank and you couldn't tell what she was looking at. In fact, she was even forgetting to blink. She looked just like a doll. Then another beam of light lit up the side of the stage. Under that light stood Bernkastel. At the same time, though there appeared to be no one in the audience, a large applause rang out. Bernkastel raised her right hand in response to the applause. She kept doing so until the applause died down.
ベルンカステルさん、やはりあなたがこのゲームのマスターなんですか？リオン、私はゲームマスターじゃないと何度言えばわかるの？ではフレルだというのですか？そんなはずはない。ええ、そんなはずはもちろんな。だってクレルは死んだのよ。私たちはその葬儀に立ち会ったはずよ。忘れた？ではここに立っている彼女は一体？死体よ、剥製じゃないよ。だからもちろん中身がある。綺麗な姿で隠しているけれど、内側にはドロドロの腹渡が詰まっている。
Let me guess, you're gonna gut her open. Going to perform a Watanagashi on her? Whoa! Holy shit! You got a scythe too? I can't tell if that's purple. I think it's, yeah, that's purple. Black, purple, and white. Wait a minute, I was fucking kidding about the gutting thing. You're not actually going to do that on stage, are you? When Bernkastel raised her right hand, a light fell on it, and a black, shining scythe appeared there. It was a cold, merciless, and cruel object, like something a classic Grim Reaper might hold.
何をする気ですか？生きてはそのあがきをめでる。死んでは綿をかき出してめでる。
Holy shit, I think she's actually going to do it.
物語を二度楽しめるのよ。
Oh boy.
それが感激の魔女というもの。
Bernkastel pressed the blade of her Reaper scythe against Claire's stomach, then slowly slid it across. Oh my god. Then, along the line she traced, Claire's dress was sliced open. It was now clear that the scythe she held was not a fake one for theatrical use, and it was clear just what she planned to do next that made her cruel smile so fitting.
Angie, 私の声が聞こえる？聞こえてるわ。私をクズ肉にしたり、本を読ませてみたり、今度は何？この最悪の物語を見せつけて、私を苦しめるわけね。楽しい？ええ、楽しいでしょうね。私も楽しませてもらったわよ。これぐらいで私が音を上げると思った？あんたの悪趣味なゲームにこれ以上泣き叫んでなんかやるもんですか？あんたもそしてリオンも二人とも勘違いをしているよ。私はゲームマスターなんかじゃない。
No, she's not.
この物語も私が紡いだものなんかじゃない。じゃあそこのドレスの女がゲームマスター？いいえ、違います。そんなはずはないんです。ならゲームマスターは誰です？誰がこの悪趣味な物語を紡いでいるんですか？まだわからないの？何がわからないというのよ。エンジェ、あなたはわずかな奇跡に全てをかけて身を投げ出してみせたわ。私はその勇気に敬意を表して1986年10月4日からの2日間の世界に招いてあげた。あなたの目的は何だった？家族を連れ戻す。
It's impossible.
それはとても難しいことで、奇跡に愛されなければ到底ありえないことだった。それは覚悟していたわね。覚悟の上よ。そして私はまだお兄ちゃんもお母さんもお父さんも諦めていない。 諦めないのは勝手。それはあなたのゲームだもの。私は応援しないし干渉もしない。あなたという駒を使ったゲームを私はすでに十分楽しんだし、あなたはもう私にとって用のない存在。
せいせいするわね。ならどうして私はここにいるの？招待したのはあんたじゃないの。
そうね。招待したのは私の駒としてひとときを楽しませてくれた。そのお礼にね。
お礼？魔女式のってわけね。楽しませてもらったわよ、この下道が。僕もお父さんやお母さんをこんなゲームに。
エンジェ、あなたは家族を連れ戻すことを願った。でももう一つ願っていたわ。覚えてる？
覚えてないわよ。
あの日何があったかを知ることよ。
Yep. What happened on Rokanjima on October 4th and 5th, 1986? Did Angie leave on her journey with Amakusa because she longed to answer that question?
そうだったわね。それが何？
She's showing you what happened!
バカな。
Leon realized what Bernkastel was getting at, and because of that, Leon was too shocked to speak. The Game Master isn't Bernkastel or Claire. Then who is it? That's the wrong question. There is no Game Master. That could mean only one thing.
エンジェ、まだわからないの？
何がよ。
She probably will just refuse to accept it.
これが真実なのよ。1986年10月4日からの2日間の猫箱の中身よ。
This is what really happened.
この後、エヴァはクワドリアンで爆発を逃れて生き残るわ。そして猫箱の中身を欲するあなたに最後の瞬間まで沈黙を貫くことで、この真実を永遠に猫箱に閉ざした。
何を言ってるの？
This is what happened.
エヴァ一人が生還する。いくら警察が事故だと断定しても世間は納得しようとしなかったわ。そして亡き夫に代わり会社を切り盛りしようと張り切れば張り切るほどに敵を作り、彼女が壮大な陰謀の女王であるかのようなイメージを作り上げていった。彼女は真実を語りたかったでしょうね。
But who would believe her?
語ったとて証拠もなく誰も信じない真実。エヴァの心は次第に壊れていく。あなたもエヴァを拒絶し、エヴァもあなたを拒絶するようになった。歪み切った最後の肉親同士の関係。愛息子の面影をあなたに重ねては苦悩し、ますます歪んで壊れて。
Then, a strange message bottle was picked up and became a topic of conversation. It contained a bizarre story which told of a mysterious serial murder related to the gold on Rokanjima. Everyone rejected the explosion accident theory and started to think up conspiracy theories. Some of those theories named Ava as the culprit, which tormented her even more. But Ava was used even that to create the cat box. And until the moment of her death, she protected it. She protected the lock that held the cat box shut. So, no human would ever reach the truth inside the cat box. Not unless the witches who crossed the Sea of Fragments opened the lock.
これは真実よ。
嘘よ。
She's not.
嘘よ。嘘よ。これが本当に真実だって言うなら言えるはずだわ。赤きし言えるわけない。言えるわけがないのよ。エンジェ、落ち着いて。
Angie writhed with such strength that the chains on her arms and legs looked like they might snap. All over her body, a red, gooey liquid started to seep out. It was as though cracks had opened up all over her and blood was leaking out of all of them.
何？赤き真実で
はっきり宣言してあげた方がいいのなら言ってあげるわ。赤き真実でこれは全て真実。
Yep. Angie's yell covered up Burns' red truth.
バカな子、私にそれを言わせなければ猫箱の中に封じ込めておけたのに。でもあなたはそう言うわよね。分かってたよ、もちろん。
Yep.
そしてその絶叫に歪む顔が見たかった。100年は思い出すだけで笑えるような素敵な形相だったわよ。
All to curve that boredom.
戻りなさい、クズ肉に。あ
You know, it's almost a bittersweet feeling whenever you realize that your theory was probably right, and then it's kind of a very bittersweet feeling. Uh.
こんなのは嘘よね。嘘。
The red doesn't lie.
Angie!
As Angie held her head and screamed, the blood dripping from her finally grew so thick that it started scattering all over the place. Then bit by bit her body began to melt. No, fall apart. Then bits of her began to pile up on the chair until she was nothing but a pile of guts and scraps. Ugh! Well, not to mention you didn't really finish your statement, so...
バカらしい、愚かしい。
That could be easily misconstrued, but...
どうして人間は真実を自在にできないのかしら。バカみたいにそれだけを追い求め、そして目の当たりにして耐えられず、自らクズ肉となり果てる。ねえ、見えてる？クレル、あなたもまたこの真実を隠したかったのよね。あなたは戯れに憧れる推理小説のラストのように。
Those were episodes 1 through 4, weren't they?
メッセージボトルに封じるつもりで猫箱の物語をいくつも書いていた。それをあなたは海に投じたわ。この真実を知ったら苦しむだろう者を救うためにね。あなたが猫箱で閉ざし、エヴァがそれを錠前で閉じた。その箱を私が切り裂いてあげたわ。あんたが隠したすべてが無駄。あんたが死んで隠した真実をすべて暴き出してやったわ。それがあなたの目的だったというのですか？
Yep.
あなたはクレルの死を恥ずかしめるためだけにこのようなことをしたというのですか？そしてそれをエンジに見せて苦しめて。やはりあなたは邪悪な魔女だった。私は最初から魔女よ。退屈から逃れることだけが目的の旅人。
Yep.
生きてはめでて、死しては食らって二度めでる。それが魔女の生き様よ。私にはあなたが許せない。エンジェを苦しめ、クレルの異なる世界の私を恥ずかしめた。私はあなたが許せない。リオン、それでもクレルにとってあなたは死してなおね。 クレルは崖より投じられた時、すでに運命の袋小路に閉じ込められていた。そんな彼女にとってあなたというもう一人の自分が異なる世界では幸せに生きていたことを知れたのはさぞや救いになったでしょうね。
そうです。私は彼女の救いなんです。だから彼女の分まで一生懸命に幸せに生きなければならないんです。
リオン、もう少しだけこの真実の物語を見せてあげるわ。
興味はありません。
Oh boy.
いいえ、きっと面白いはずよ。エヴァとキリエの決闘が終わり、静寂に包まれるゲストハウス。
And right now the only people that are left alive are Ava and Battler.
その頃の客間へあなたを招待するわ。
客間、屋敷の。
Bernkastel snapped her fingers and the scene of the mansion's parlor unfolded before them. In the cruel tale they had just been shown, the parlor hadn't been particularly important. Jessica had been summoned to the parlor, but she was then immediately led to the dining hall and killed there. So there had been nothing in the parlor. And right now there was nothing in the parlor that appeared before Leon.
ここに一体何があるというのですか。
見ての通り何もないわ。でも見ていて、面白いものを今から見せてあげるから。
あなたが言う面白いものが言葉通りの意味のわけがない。
Well, let's see it.
ほら、ごらんなさい。そっちよ。そっちの部屋の隅。
The corner. Bernkastel was pointing at nothing more than a corner of the room. There was nothing there. She had told Leon to look there, so the latter was expecting something terrible to be there. But there really was nothing there at all.
そうね。何もないわ。この世界ではね。でも、隣り合うかけらを除くと、どうかしらね。
Oh! On the white blank wall, bit by bit, a splash of blood seeped into view. Oh! Oh. Then, right there, a corpse appeared. That couldn't be.
これは私。
It was Leon, lying dead against the wall. Ushidamiya Leon's corpse lay there exposed.
どういうことですか。これはどうして私がここに。
Oh no. Oh no. Does that mean that in any fragment that Kirie is in, this is going to happen regardless?
この世界は私でなくクレルの世界のはず。私とクレルは同時に存在できないはずです。
そうよ。だから今世界をかけらを移ったの。あなたの世界にね。
意味がわかりません。
No.
つまりはこういう同じ末路をたどるということよ。
意味がわかりません。どうして私がここで死んでいなければならないんですか。
あなたの世界で1986年親族会議に先立ちベアトリーチェの葬儀が催されたわ。
Oh.
ええ、知っています。それが私にとっての今日であり、ついさっきです。
それからその晩までの間に何があるかしら。
何もありません。いとこたちと楽しく過ごし、親族一同で晩餐を過ごし、
そして夜には親族会議だわ。あなたは20歳になったら当主を継承するのだったわね。それは親族たちの間でも円満に決まってることなのかしら。
Oh no.
円満かどうかは知りませんが、 そういうことになっているはずです。
So no matter what happens, Kirie and Rudolf are going to kill everyone. No matter which fragment it's in.
当主様が決めたことですから。
さすがに円満だとは信じてないようね。そういうことよ。金蔵があなたを目に入れても痛くないほどに可愛がり、特例的に当主の座をあなたに直接継承しようとしている。そのことを親族兄弟たちが面白く思っているわけもない。
Oh, wait a minute. The siblings objected to having Leon succeed the headship. Even Kraus joined in, saying that Leon was still too young. Then on the night of the family conference, Kinzo tried proposing a difficult riddle.
まさか。
そうよ、碑文の謎よ。礼拝堂の仕掛けを見ればわかる通り、金蔵は碑文の仕掛けを六軒島に屋敷を築いたその当初から考えていたわ。いつか次期当主を選ぶ試練に使えるかもしれないなんてロマンチックなことを考えながらね。
Kinzo decided to present that riddle at the family conference. Did he plan to give the position of successor to the person who solved it? Or did he promise to reconsider Leon's position as the head if it was solved? Either way, Kinzo was confident. He was confident that no one would be able to solve this tough riddle, which he had created himself.
あとはすでに見た真実と全く同じ展開よ。あっさりと兄弟たちに解かれ、黄金の山を巡って一悶着。そしてキリエとルドルフは翌朝の事件発覚とそれに伴う騒ぎを未然に防ぐため深夜に殺人を決行する。いとこ部屋に集まっている子供たちを一人ずつ電話で呼び出して殺したわ。いとこの筆頭のあなたは一番最初に呼び出された。そして客間でキリエに撃たれて殺されたの。
No matter what, nobody gets a happy ending!
違うわね。あなたは1986年10月4日の夕方の後ろ宮リオンだものね。だからこう言うわ。あなたは今日の深夜に客間でキリエに撃たれて殺されるのよ。
そんなバカな。そうだ、確率だ。クレルからリオンという奇跡が低い確率で生まれるように。キリエおばさんがそのような強行に及ぶのだって限りなくゼロに近いわずかな確率に違いない。
Oh boy.
あなたはそのわずかな確率の世界を見つけることができる魔女ではありませんか。
いかにもその通り。あなたという奇跡の存在を見つけ出すために257万でもね、あなたのこの末路はね、とてもとても簡単に見つけられたのよ。だって確率などないのだもの。私はわずかな奇跡があればそれを見つけ出せる魔女。でもね、ないものは見つけられないの。
Kirie was going to kill them no matter what.
私とて絶対の魔女に本当に絶対を保証されたら勝てないんだから。
そんな。では私は
257万8917分の257万8916の確率であなたはクレルとしての世界に生き、逃れ得ぬ運命に翻弄され気の毒な最後を遂げる。そして257万8917分の1の確率で後ろ宮リオンとして生き、今夜キリエに殺されるの。
No matter what.
つまりあなたは、いいえ、あなたたちの運命は257万8917分の257万8917の確率で、つまりいかなる奇跡も許さない絶対の運命で逃れ得ぬ袋小路に運命の牢獄に囚われているということなのよ。残念だったわね、クレル。
いいベアトリーチェ。
Just when a bright light seemed to turn the world white, the scene suddenly changed back to the theater. On the stage, Bernkastel's reaper sight slid across Claire's stomach as the latter stood absolutely still. A red line was drawn across the white skin, exposed now that the dress had been cut, and black blood began to seep out.
ベアトリーチェ、閉ざされた逃げぬ絶対の2日間に閉じ込められたあなたは、その2日間の猫箱の中で無限を生み出せる魔女となったわ。絶対に救われない、報われないことと引き換えにね。しかしあなたは夢を見たわ。それが後ろにはリオンという夢。自分がクレルとならずに済み幸せに暮らせていたかもしれない奇跡の世界を夢見て自らを慰めていた。リオンを見つけるのは本当に苦労したわよ。その存在はベアトが夢見た通り本当に奇跡だったんだから。そして葬儀の最後に見せつけてやりたかったのよ。その奇跡をもってしてもあんたは惨劇を逃れられやしないってね。
Help! Through the small crack between the bars of the jail that imprisoned her, the witch called Beatrice dreamed of a world where she might have been happy. However, the space she could see through that crack in the bars was just another part of the same jail.
私にはあなたという人が、ますますあなたはなぜこんなことをするのですか。
ベアトにゲームで負けたから払い袖。
Yep.
ああ、これで少しは負けたムカつきも晴れてきたわ。
The most horrific of freaking revenge.
ねえベアト、見てる？見えてる？そして覚えてる？あなたには絶対に奇跡は起きないって私約束したわよね。さあリオン、ベアトの目の前であなたを元の世界へ戻してあげる。
Oh God!
感激の魔女たちはだるい一家団らんのシーンはもう縮小気味だそうよ。だからあなたがキリエに撃たれる直前の瞬間へ送ってあげる。
Oh shit!
そしてその瞬間をベアトに見せつけてあげる。死ねやゲロカスリオン。ゲロカスベアトの最後の希望。
That is some severely thought out, planned revenge. That is the weirdest thing I think I've ever said in my life. Whatever. Okay. Bernkastel raised her reaper's scythe, swung it down with gusto, and plunged it deep into Claire's stomach.
綺麗に締めたつもりだった。死骸を腹渡引きずり出して恥ずかしめるのが私の一番得意なことだってのに。
She took the blade into the scythe and heartlessly, ruthlessly, brutally raised it up into the air. Along a vertical line from Claire's stomach to her chest, the blade cut deeply, slicing Claire open. The red-black insides jutted out, then burst like a dam breaking, covering the world with dark red entrails.
イタリア人の黄金を奪うと卑怯者め、後ろ宮、貴様それでも軍人か。
お父様、私はお父様のことを敬愛いたしております。でもそのお父様の気持ちにはどうしてあなたたちは私を助けたんですか。どうして死なせてくれなかったんですか。私はあの時の大怪我でこんな体で生きさせられている。こんな体で生きていたくなんかなかった。こ 恋をすることもできない体で、そんなの生きる価値がないんじゃないですか。
Okay, this I did not expect.
そんなの人間じゃない、核じゃないですか。
Oh.
そう、私は核なんだ。どうして私はあの時に死なせてくれなかったんですか。
Oh God. When I came to, I was in the parlor of the mansion. When did I get here? I heard a sound behind me, then slowly turned around. And there.
悪く思わないでね。
I could see down the frigid barrel of the gun Kirie Obasan was pointing. Then, she slowly pulled the trigger. I could feel a razor-sharp wind pass through my body like a knife slicing through butter. Prepared for death and hoping to see my fate until the end, I slowly opened my eyes. The world had been cut in two. Kirie was frozen in place like a statue, still pointing her gun with a cold smile on her face, and had been cut in half at an angle, the top part of her body slowly sliding off to the side. What? No, that wasn't quite right. That wasn't right at all. It wasn't just Kirie. The whole world had been sliced in half at an angle and was slowly sliding off to one side. Then immediately after fissures seemed to appear across the world, it shattered. Well?
あなたは
猫を飼ってると飼い主もいるもんさ。
He pointed at Bernkastel with the tip of a pitch-black sword that had sliced the world, glaring at her.
何
This music.
戻ってきたのは気まぐれだって言いたいの。
お前がいい話で終わらせるわけがね
Yeah, you're right about that.
え。そこまでベアトリーチェが憎いか。
私が勝ち逃げなんて許すと思う。私に敗北の屈辱を味わわせてくれた分、たっぷりとお返しをしないとね。私、根に持つと100年は忘れないわよ。
根のくれえやつだ。
I mean, accurate.
私の心をないがしろにしないでほしいわね。
大丈夫か、リオ。どうした？おい。
Leon had suddenly doubled over, groaning.
胸が痛いんです。これは
Will roughly grabbed the hand that was pressed against Leon's chest and tore it away. Blood was seeping out of the place that Leon's hand had been. It was the place that the bullet would have entered if Kirie had shot Leon.
リオンの体は自分の運命にね。
リオン、しっかりしろ。くそ、鎖か。
When Will tried to pick Leon up, he finally noticed the chains attached to each wrist and ankle.
なに連れて逃げる気？逃がさないわよ。リオンが血を吐いてあまたの世界すべてに希望がないことを絶望してもだえながら死ぬところを今からみんなで鑑賞して楽しむんだから。
リオンは見せ物じゃね
Will swung his pitch black sword and destroyed the chains binding Leon. The chains and shackles shattered into little bits like glass, then vanished.
私の遊びを邪魔するの。
え。てめえは神じゃねえ。できるのは運命を嘲笑うことだけだ。リオンの運命はリオンが決める。人間の運命をおもちゃにするんじゃねえ。
元老院の魔女、この大ベルンカステルによくそれだけのことを言えたわ。リオンだけじゃなくあんたも用済みなのよ。
ベアとのファンタジーをミステリーだと断言してぶった切ってくれた。あんたの役目はそれでおしまい。おとなしく帰っていればそれで見逃してやったのに、のこのこと戻ってきたからには私のおもちゃにされても文句は言えないわね。おいでなさい。私の可愛い子猫たちみんなでガリガリと引っかいて、きれいぶどうの皮をつるんとひんむくみたいにね。
Oh boy! Oh. 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 When Bernkastel clapped her hands twice, countless pairs of glaring jewels appeared all around Will and Liam. They were clearly cat eyes, but the way the jewel hung from their mouths looked far more terrifying than a cat.
いる。
任せろ。猫の爪切りなら慣れてる。
The number of jewels surrounding them already reached into the thousands. Will pointed his sword in one direction after another, warding off the surrounding cats.
リオン、しっかりしろ。お前は撃たれてなんかいねえ。撃たれたことを、いや、撃たれることを認めるんじゃねえ。
Leon tried to fight an incredible tearing pain. No, it was a fight against the promised future that Bernkastel had shown. However, the gouging stake representing that future, which the Witch of Miracles had guaranteed would certainly contain no miracles, was firm and merciless. Bit by bit, and yet unceasingly, it continued to pierce Leon's chest.
いいか、俺が一瞬だけ包囲をやめる。そしたら全力で走れ。どこまでもまっすぐだ。方向は大事じゃない。ここから遠ざかることだけを意識して、ただひたすらに。
可能な限り努力します。無理な時は許してください。
無理な時、弱音を吐くな。俺が許さねえ。クレルも許さねえ。お前はクレル257万8917分の1の希望だろうが、お前が諦めたら、お前は無数の世界のお前たちを裏切るんだ。だからくじけるんじゃねえ。あがいてあがくんだよ。奇跡を探すんじゃねえ。お前が奇跡になるんだ。
I like you, Will.
私が奇跡。
お前は幸せな未来へたどり着くんだよ。くじけるんじゃねえ。弱音を吐くんじゃねえ。もう一度弱音を言ってみろ。今度は俺がお前の尻をつねってやる。
はい。
この奇跡の魔女の前で奇跡になれとよくも言えたものだわ。奇跡など所詮はファンタジー。ミステリーで断罪されたこの世界で這いつくばって無慈悲に虫けらのように死になさい。感激の魔女たちはそれを見届けたくて心待ちにしているのよ。
何がミステリー。心のねえミステリーなんぞ俺が認めると思うか。
Hell no!
三味線になりてえ猫からかかってきな。
The fuck is a shamisen?
めんどくせえ。まとめてかかってこいよ。 SSVD 首席異端審問官ウィラード H ライト。これが最後の刃だ。
打ちやれ子猫たち。
Oh boy. Good luck, Will. Oh god! At once, all of the cat eyes opened wide, undulated, and spun in a spiral, and swallowed Will up. But Will and Leon were not swallowed up. The cats that had flown in from all directions were now being launched away, like a balloon popping around them.
あら、やるじゃない。
子猫に用はねえ。親猫しか眼中にねえんでな。奇跡の魔女ベルンカステル。伸びすぎた爪を研いでやら。
Oh boy! Another flash of the black blade spun in a black tornado and scattered the cats once more. Leon, realizing that this was the opening Will had planned to make, ran all out, hand on chest.
走ります。
ダイアナはすぐ腹を壊す。ミルクは温めてから頼む。
By the time Leon asked Will to repeat what he said, he had already leapt onto the stage and was now confronting Bernkastel. It was like the climax of the show. Loud cheers erupted from the pitch-black audience seating. On either side of Claire, who lay with her insides exposed, stood Will with his pitch-black sword, and Bernkastel with a sight that could harvest miracles from fate.
キリエとルドルフが犯人だ。島の人間を皆殺しにした。ディオンを客間に呼び出して射殺した。悪いな。そんな真実とやらミステリーが認めるわけにはいかねえ。こいつは全てファンタジー。
Not to mention, she didn't really finish the red.
ファンタジー、そういうことにしてリオンの運命を逃れさせるつもり？やってごらんなさいな。
手がかりすべての揃わぬ事件を禁ず。
Oh boy! Surely Will's black sword must have cut through Bernkastel's body. However, it had no effect, like cutting the reflection of the moon on the water.
何？手がかりって。
キリエとルドルフが犯人だとさ。お前、キリエたちが犯人であることを示す手がかりはいずれのゲーム中にも存在しない。
In fact, the only time you really see Kirie being, malicious would be, Game 3, if memory serves. Other than that, she's,
あるわけないじゃない。あったとしても島は丸ごと吹っ飛んだんだし。
つまり手がかりなしってわけだ。ならばそれはミステリーじゃねえ。ファンタジーだ。
It is impossible for an unprovable truth to become truth in the human world. In other words, even the truth cannot leave the cat box. I never even thought of that. Ava never once revealed the truth, so...
真実を猫箱に閉じ込めようというの。それがミステリーの戦い方なの？
Your voice almost changed for like a minute there in that laugh, but that's okay. With a laugh like the howl of a wild animal, Bernkastel carelessly tossed her scythe aside.
戦うのさえもバカらしい。おいでゲロカス。好きなだけ私を切ってごらんなさい。あんたの言い分全部聞いてあげるわ。
Oh boy.
心をないがしろにしたミステリーをすべて貫く。虹くれてやら。
20のくさびで私を倒せなかった時覚悟することね。さあおいで遊んであげるわ。20のくさびとやら。
はあ。
Holy shit, that one's cool! Ah! What? Ah! No! That can't be where you're ending it! I mean, I've got another Witch's Tea Party, but I was told that that's actually going to be pretty short. What the? Did I really blaze through that? It's not even 2 hours yet! Did the time did the time get wrong? I thought I had 3 hours left. Ah! Oh, Willard H. Wright's name is put in there now. 7th game. Requiem of the Golden Witch. Whoa. Whoa. There is more. Trying to ignore an incredibly painful chest, Leon kept on running and running without stopping. I dashed out of the theater-going witches, then ran through an incomprehensible world of blackness. Before I knew it, I was running through a place that looked like a sea of stars. Or maybe the bottom of the ocean with stars scattered around. If I get careless for a second, I'll probably trip. No, if I get careless, I won't be able to tell if I'm running. Or just making running motions as I freefall, endlessly sinking deeper into the ocean of stars. I just kept on running without any goal or target. I mustn't stop moving. Mustn't fall down here. If I fall, I'll crush the hope of the Mies and countless worlds. The happy world that the Beatrices dreamed of. I'm their last hope. The only one who can reach that world. Even though I understand this, the truth thrust in front of me by the witch who controls miracles, who says there can be no miracle, is cruelly gouging itself into my chest. Leon finally succumbed to the fierce pain and fate and fell over. Leon's body was held roughly from behind and lifted up.
割とそうでもねえ。くじけるんじゃねえ。尻をつねるぞと言ったはずだ。
ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。でも私はあの日あそこで殺される運命だった。
I thought this was Golden Slaughter, but it sounds different.
そうだな。人は誰だって最後には死ぬ運命だ。ならその人生は全て無意味なのだ。違うだろ。人生の意味も価値も人生そのものすらも人が自分で描くんだ。押し付けられた運命が何だってんだ。受け入れるな。世界はお前が紡げ。自らで。
ウィル、あなたも。
ああ、忘れてきちまった。
Huh?
取りに帰るのも億劫だ。
You lost your arm? There were rips all over Will's body. Also, his left arm had been brutally torn off from the elbow. His clothes were in tatters and he looked like a blood-stained scarecrow. Then Leon noticed. Though this place had once felt like a sea full of stars, both above and below them, those stars had now gathered together and were surrounding them. That huge, even number of stars, all glaring at the two of them. Will was holding Leon with one arm. He couldn't take his sword out. However, he didn't let go. He was determined to let Leon escape from here, to lead Leon towards the happy tale that the Beatrices had dreamed of. Behind the cats whose eyes glowed out of the empty darkness, the queen of cats who permitted no miracles appeared.
ウィラード、リオンを下ろしなさい。そしたらあなただけは見逃してあげるわ。
書面で大法廷に出せ。審議してやるぜ。
ウィル、私を
置いてはいかねえぜ。お前に教えてやる。どうして俺が SSVD をやめるのかを。
そういえば私も知らないの。それどうして？
クソったるな。お涙ちょうだいのミステリーばっかりに飽きたからだよ。ハッピーエンド上等。逃げ延びてやるぜ。
Damn, you're a good, awesome guy, Willard.
俺が教えてやるんだよ。バッドエンドしかないと絶望して死んだベアトリーチェにハッピーエンドもありえるんだって教えたから絶対にお前を降ろさね
ウィル。
え。ねえ子供、左の二の腕もくれてやるぜ。欲しけりゃ両足もくれてやる。だがな、絶対にリオンだけは離さねえ。俺が張ってでもこいつをお前というバッドエンドから逃がしてやる。
Damn.
いいの？リオン、ウィルはあんたをかばって死ぬ気よ。嫌でしょ？
私なんか放って逃げてくださいってお言いなさいよ。
ビル、
おう。
私離さないでください。逃げ延びます、絶対に。そしてあなたも。
それでいい。
As he said this, Will held Leon tight.
というわけだ。あがくぜ、ベルンカステル。
私たちは奇跡を諦めない。
絶対に奇跡は訪れないと奇跡の魔女が約束したのに、それをよくも口にできたこと。さよなら、二人忘却の深淵で死すら迎えられずに誇りに降り積もられて消え去りなさい。さあ、子猫たち、殺せとは命じないの。その出番の終わった駒2つをお片付けなさい。
A million, a trillion, 10 quadrillion cats all bare their fangs. In the starry sky of cat eyes, countless flesh-covered mouths opened, exposing countless teeth. The world was wrapped in flesh and blood and fangs. Holy fucking shit! Pardon my horrific language. Fucking Christ! Okay. Let's finish this. New music? No, wait. Two white pieces were set on the chessboard. The countless black pieces surrounding them were now just packed together, not even placed on the squares. Then Bernkastel tipped the two white pieces over and took them off the board.
こんなところでおしまいでいいかしら。
やはりそなたの朗読は耳に馴染むぞ、我が巫女よ。
あんたのお望み通り腹渡の内側まで書き出してやった。答え合わせにはこれで十分でしょ。
実に満足しているぞ。そなたが明かした答えを鍵に、これまでの物語を遡り、まるで宝石箱のような密室の数々を一つずつ開いていこう。鍵を得ることは楽しい。そしてその鍵で個々を開いていくことはもっと楽しい。ご苦労であった我が巫女よ。これより先は私一人でゆっくりと思考を楽しみたい。もう十分であるぞ。
The witch of theater-going sat back in her rocking chair, a satisfied smile on her face as though enjoying a pleasant aftertaste. There was no need for a game board anymore. She had just gone back in her mind through the whole set of tales to check whether her theory was right or not. It seemed to leave her pleasantly drunk, even better than the most expensive wine.
私はこれで用済みかし
ら。ご苦労であった我が巫女よ。その任を解く。私は再び眠りにつく。この心地よきまどろみを数百年にわたって楽しみたい。そして私が再び飽きるとき、そなたは私を楽しませるためにまた新しい物語を見つけてくるのだ。それまでの数百年のひととき、そなたの自由を許す。あっぱれであったぞ、ベルンカステル。かわいいかわいい我が巫女よ。
知ったことじゃないわ。勝手に干からびて死になさいよ。じゃあね、未来永劫さようなら。
数百年ごときを
そなたは未来永劫と呼ぶというのか？
Featherin's consciousness slowly faded away. As the owner of the study's slumber grew deeper, the lights about the room slowly darkened.
永遠におやすみ、アウアウローラ。このゲーム版はあんたにはもう不要よね。私がもらっていくわ。
Bernkastel reached out towards Beato's game board, which lay on the table in front of Featherin's rocking chair, and tapped it twice. The game board and the pieces flew into the air, folded up and put themselves away, then landed on Bernkastel's outstretched right hand.
私、まだ全然ゲームマスターをやっていないのよ。私はベアとの葬儀をやっただけ。そして腹渡を引きずり出しただけ。まだ何にもやっちゃいない。
Bernkastel's smile twisted evilly. Then the game board floated up once again, and the world unfolded itself above Bernkastel's palm.
さあ、ベアとのゲーム版の駒たち、私を最高に楽しませる最高に残虐な物語を紡がせてあげるわ。おののきなさい。約束された絶対の運命を。奇跡の魔女ベルンカステルの名において、そしてベアとのゲームの最後のゲームマスターとして宣言するわ。ただ宣言するだけじゃつまらないわね。ベアとのゲームにのっとって赤き真実で宣言してやった方がいいかしら。
Oh boy!
それがいいんじゃない？まだ甘い夢を見てる魔女どももいるみたいだし。
あらラムダ、いたの？
Hi, Lambda.
いるわよね。私のいるところならどこへでも。
言ってやりなさいよ、甘い夢見てる魔女どもに。
そうするわ。奇跡の魔女として、そして最後のゲームマスターとして最後のゲームを宣言するわ。そして約束する。このゲームにハッピーエンドは与えない。
Yep! I knew it! Oh, great. Hmm? A single girl was crying in a desolate, quiet chapel. She was a small girl, only 6 years old. A girl who would, for 12 years starting now, lament the fact that she wasn't on the island on October 4th and 5th, 1986. Then, a single man appeared. The man noticed the girl and walked up to her quietly, trying not to scare her, putting his arms gently around her shoulders.
お兄ちゃん。
探したぞ、エンジェ。
Adler! The girl jumped into her big brother's chest and started crying again.
どうした？何をそんなに悲しんでいるんだ？
今日クラスの子にいじめられたの。テレビでお母さんは悪い人たちとつながりがあったって。だからうちのお父さんとお母さんが犯人でみんなを殺したんだろうって。エヴァおばさんにそんなことないよねって聞いたのに答えてくれないの。お父さんとお母さんは悪くなんかないよね。ねえ。
かわいそうに。みんながあの島であの日何があったのかを好き勝手なことを言ってるんだな。そこにお座り。
うん。
When the man pointed to the floor, a group of gold butterflies gathered there and created a chair. The girl obediently sat down
お
on it.
兄ちゃんは知ってるよね。お父さんとお母さんは悪い人じゃないって知ってるよね。
ああ、もちろんだとも。誰も悪い人なんかいないって知ってるさ。
じゃあ教えて。あの日何があったの？ロケン島で何があったの？
いいとも。話してあげるよ。あの日、あの島で何があったのか。
それは怖い話。
まさか。
それは悲しい話？
とんでもない。
それはどんな話？
聞いたエンジェが自分で決めるといい。決して辛い話じゃないんだよ。だからお聞き。
うん。バトラーお兄ちゃん。
あの日、お兄ちゃんたちは六軒島へ行ったんだよ。とても大勢でね。大事な親族会議があることになってたんだ。まずはどこから話したものかな。これがエンジェに捧げる最後のゲーム。お聞き、エンジェ。あの日、六軒島で何があったのか。これは辛い話でも悲しい話でもないんだよ。
Together is currently lying in a few pieces, and I think motor control to my right hand has been moved to my left hand, and I think trying to move my left hand causes my right foot to move. Holy shit. Unless there's, you know, more, I'll just go ahead and say it right now. I'm speechless. I'm utterly speechless. Completely just speechless. Holy shit. If only I could read all of this. Well, I can read portions of it, but I can't read all of it. 7th expansion. Alchemist, the Entertainment Tribes. Umineko. Whoa! Holy shit, that is cool! Oh. Tips. Okay, let's check some of these things out here, shall we? Oh! Holy shit, that's cool. The man who will eventually become the final head of the Ushimino family spent half his life living lethargically as a human puppet. Because of this, his mental age remains young and does not grow. Thanks to the fascination with the West that he has held since he was a young boy, he is very proficient with the English language. Can't execute any further. I'm afraid of this one. Oh, doesn't execute. Okay. Doesn't execute anybody, does it? Eh, fuck you. Okay. Okay. Not executing anybody. That would have been a fun little Easter egg if you tried to frickin' execute Bernkastel and she would just kind of like get pissed off or something. I thought that'd be funny. Huh. Holy shit. Oh my god, my brain. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna need a... With the way I am right now, I don't think I would have been able to immediately go on to episode 8, because holy shit, my freaking brain. So yeah, I think this break is gonna be needed. Ugh. I'm just making a bunch of random noises at this point because my brain's still kind of trying to put itself back together. Holy shit, that was a good finale. That was a good tea party too. Oh goodness. I'm not even entirely sure how to comprehend it. Okay, maybe not comprehend it, but how to process it properly. I'm not even entirely sure how to interpret what just happened, though. With Battler and clearly Angie. I don't know how to interpret that. But other than that, my brain just damn. So that's where I guess I'm gonna have to end it, and we can get started on this break of sorts. So the final episode is next. Holy shit, I'm already getting close to the episode 8. I started this like almost a year ago. Damn. That's only just now kind of hitting me. Like how far I've gotten into this story. Okay. I'm just kind of... I mean, several things were confirmed for me, but now my brain is just kind of mush. That seems to happen. I need to start taking pills to keep my brain from melting so easily. Thank you, Burn! But that's... Oh, that's where I guess I'm going to have to end it. I don't know what else to say. Mostly because my brain's still kind of processing it all. So, I'm going to leave you guys here with this, and thank you very much for joining me on this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay. I should probably install Fata Morgana before I forget to. Oh shit, I'm still recording, aren't I?